Okay, if you look back through the series, you'll see that this one actually didn't work when we tried firing it up in the Shortwave Shootout recently. So in the meantime, I've spent the last 3 days restoring this one to, it's not mint, but it's pretty good condition, I must say. It's one of my best, well, it's probably my best sounding radio I've got of all, actually. Even the B&O stuff, the big hackers, I mean, this just sounds phenomenal. 2 massive great speakers in it, well, not massive, but 2 speakers in it, not one. Both gang together, so it's got awesome output. So what I was going to do, rather than write it off as a fail, this is my revisited Shortwave Shootout for the Dynatron TP35. Now, as I say, this one's got 19 to 49 meter band. So I'm going to start down on the 19 meter bit. And what we'll try and do again is I'll fire the ICOM up, the ICOM 7800, and we'll just compare. But I did have a play with this earlier, and this was actually better than the ICOM, believe it or not. But we'll see. You never know. I got Radio Romania International, I think it was, RRI, and it was absolutely off the planet. Amazing sound. Anyway, let's see what's on. Let's pop that light off. Some interference from somewhere there.
I would have very quickly say. Nathan's new one is sexy. It's on after Clean Bandit, Rather Be, at heart.
Let's forget that for a second because I'm still on VHF. Right. I thought that sounded a bit strange as well, that funny whining noise. Of course, I'm got the wrong size aerial on for VHF. Right, let's try again. So, take 2.
الفلبين الصيام والقيام صالح الأعمال ننظر برضو عن بدري جالس
I don't know what that is. That blew my ears off.
نعرفكم مع الزميل العزيز علي اللي أعطينا في هذه الرسالة المسجلة. شكرا للزملاء في الاستديو، اسعد الله جميع اوقاتكم بكل خير. اهلا بكم مستمعين من هنا.
So we're down below 19 meters on that.
ومن داخل فعاليات ملتقى الحرفيين الثالث الذي
Legitimate religious activities in Xinjiang are protected by law, and religious organizations are responsible for coordinating internal religious affairs, and the government should not interfere. It says no Xinjiang citizen has been punished because of his or her right. It says the extent of belief in the Uyghur Autonomous Region today is unparalleled in history. China will uphold the role of modern civilization, strengthen international cooperation, and improve the people's well-being so as to prevent the breeding of extremist faults. The white paper stresses that respect for and protection of the freedom of religious belief is a long-term basic national policy of the Chinese government. The white paper recognizes Islam, Buddhism, Protestantism, Catholicism, and Taoism as major...
I don't know if that's Radio China.
For Chinese online retailers, the country's vast rural areas represent huge potential despite the current economic slowdown. Yet according to the Ministry of Commerce, among the 186 million internet users living outside of cities, 60% have never used the internet to make a purchase. To tap into the potential of this market, Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba has built 100,000 service centres in small towns or villages to help rural people shop and do business online. Sarah's Hunyue has more.
Alibaba is known for its online marketplaces Taobao and Tmall, which account for 75% of China's.
Okay, well let's just turn. That's just been confirmed as RCI Radio China International.
The tablets were made of wood, covered with wax and inscribed using a stylus. The wax has not survived, but some of the writing penetrated through the wax to the wood and can still be read. Jackson, an archaeologist who worked on the site, believes the wet mud of a nearby river named the Water stopped oxygen decaying the wooden tablet, leading to their preservation.
So say that's Radio China International.
Ran flat in the past, and
let's see if I can get it on the icon.
essentially our sticky Walbrook mud is like the Pompeii disaster of Herculaneum.
The Romans founded London after their invasion of Britain in 43 AD. The settlement was destroyed by a stealthy
That's the icon going now.
in Boudicca in 61 AD, but it was quickly rebuilt. One tablet carrying the date January the 8th, AD 67 has been identified as Britain's earliest dated handwritten document. Jackson says it proves London was already full of merchants, business people and traders just a few years after being founded, although there is a big debate as to whether London...
So I better increase the bandwidth. That's a massive signal coming in there at the moment. That's huge.
Document from Britain, and it's got a really precise date. It's 8th of January 57 AD, and it's really rather nice.
It's not coming in on the centre frequency, but
denarii, and I'd like you to pay it as soon as possible.
what is
More
there?
than 700 artifacts from the excavation are due to go on display.
15.24478, so it's 15.245.
For CRI, this is Li Jianhuang.
There you go. They're back to the
Quickly, some sports news. China's men's volleyball team have suffered a second defeat in 2 days. They went down to Iran 3-2 for their third defeat at the Olympic qualifiers. China twice came from a set down to force Iran into the decider. They wasted a match point and saved 2, but couldn't stop Iran from converting a third in the nail-biting deciding set. China now have 8 points.
So that's
at the tournament.
amazing sound.
Both the remaining matches against
This is
Australia
China Radio
and Canada
International.
for a chance at Rio this summer. Take a look at the weather.
Let's
Tonight with a low of
have a look around and see what else is on.
With a high of 29. Light rain.
السلام عليكم يا حضرة المفتش. وعليكم السلام. تفضل اجلس. خير إن شاء الله.
That's just past
لماذا
there.
خرجت البارحة قبل انتهاء الدوام؟ لأن لي عذرا. جاء من يخبرني بأن أمي قد أصيبت بمغص مؤلم وهي تصيح من الألم. عند لا تكمل. إني أريد أن أبدي عذري. أمك يا مرزوق انتقلت إلى رحمته تعالى في العام الماضي وذهبنا لتعزيه. أقصد أمي بالرضاعة يا حضرة المفتش. اسمح لي أن لا أقبل أعذارا يخترعها خيالك.
Picking up loads of stations. It's so difficult. The thing this is lacking is the band spread control, the fine tuning that the Sovereign had on it, and the helmsman. That's the hacker sets. Selena had a lot more bands, so it had a lot more spread on each band, so it was easier to tune. This has got them all crammed in real tight, so very tricky tuning. When you hit one, you hit it big, don't you? It's nil volume. That's zero volume. Oh, look at that. Some strong signals on the 19 metre band today. So let's see if I can find that one here.
لوديتور يسوع كريستوس، المجد ليسوع المسيح. هنا إذاعة الفاتيكان.
Vatican. Says it as Vatican again.
ننقل إليكم برنامجنا العربي باتجاه منطقة الشرق الأوسط عصر كل يوم في تمام الساعة 5:30 بتوقيت روما، 3:30 بتوقيت غرينتش. يعاد بثه في صباح اليوم التالي في تمام الساعة 6 بتوقيت روما، 4 بتوقيت غرينتش. يمكنكم الاستماع إلى برامج إذاعة الفاتيكان والاطلاع على آخر الأنباء عبر الإنترنت على الموقع راديو فاتيكانا دوت
في إطار الاحتفال بيوبيل الكهنة من الأول وحتى الثالث من حزيران الجاري، بدأ قداسة البابا فرانسيس صباح اليوم الخميس رياضة روحية للكهنة تتخللها 3 تأملات للأب الأقدس، الأول في بازيليك القديس يوحنا اللاتران،
So that's 15595.
في بازيليك القديس بولس خارج روما. وقد توجه الأب الأقدس صباح اليوم إلى بازيليك القديس يوحنا.
That's Vatican radio in Arabic from Santa Maria de Galeria. Well, there we go, Vatican radio.
إذا كانت رحمة الإنجيل إفراطا من قبل
سياسي ومدنية بالعكاكيز والحرب، أمر وزارة العدل أثناء تسليم مذكرة بالطالب بإطلاق سراح المعتقلين. وعندما تحرك الناس للوقوف وتسليم المذكرة أعداد كبيرة من جهاز الأمن، اندلاع معارض ضارية في النيل الأزرق مع وصول تعزيزات كبيرة لميليشيا الدعم السريع، والحركة الشعبية تقول إنها صدت هجوما بمحلية الباو.
قل إن المثل الذي أقترحه عليكم لهذا التأمل هو مثل الآب الرحوم. نضع أنفسنا في إطار سر الآب، ويطيب لي أن أبدأ من تلك اللحظة
اختتم فجر يوم خميس الأربعاء بالعاصمة القطرية الدوحة مشاورات اليومين بين حركتي العدل والمساواة والتحرير للسودان قيادة مناوي والوسيطين القطري المحمود والأممي الأفريقي الدكتور مارتن رئيس بعثة اليوناميد. وقال بيان صادر من الوساطة إنه اجتماع الدوحة اتسم بروح إيجابية وشفافة وصريحة، حيث اتفق المجتمعون على أن تقوم الوساطة بإجراء
دكتور عبد الرحمن، صوتك الآن بدأ بالانقطاع بشكل بسيط. يبدو
cannot avoid responsibility of what all the entities واستئناسه من
There's loads of them, buzzing past loads of them here. Just
重点阐述了新疆的宗教历史，保障公民自由权利，满足信教公民正常宗教需求，依法管理宗教事务，开展宗教对外交流，防范和打击宗教极端，发挥宗教积极作用等7方面的内容。6月1号，阿里巴巴集团最大股东软银宣布计划抛售价值约79亿美元的
Radio China International again.
减少自身负债。这是软银投资阿里巴巴16年来首次出售所持的股份。不过，阿里对软银的抛售表现相当积极。股票中。12.5科技创新成果展6月1号至7号在北京展览馆展出。本次
tell you what, it's certainly picking up a lot of Chinese stations.
pretty cool when you have two teams fighting for the same trophy once again. And trying to play at a very high level to help our team get there.
It's another station, English speaking.
It's really annoying for me to kind of be, that's not what I'm playing for, to be the face of the NBA, to be this or that, or to take LeBron's throne or whatever. You know, I'm trying to chase rings, and that's all I'm about. So that's where the conversation stops for me.
Joe, you heard our basketball reporter Chris Mitchell say there that we could be in for the best final we've had in years. Unfortunately for Cleveland, Curry is back to full fitness, and the Warriors appear rejuvenated.
Yeah, and I know the Cavs made a lot of talk after last year's finals that they weren't healthy. They didn't have Kevin Love. They didn't have Kyrie Irving. They've gone on a run since they've made some changes, even though they lost the 2 games to the Warriors in the regular season. But this is an important series for both teams because it has the ability to cement their place in history. For LeBron James, winning a title in Cleveland, being able to be the hometown guy and bring a championship to Cleveland would cement his legacy. And for Steph Curry, he's looking to join the elites and join Michael Jordan and LeBron James as just the 4th player in NBA history to win back-to-back MVPs and back-to-back finals, as the Warriors can cement their place as one of the best teams in NBA history after winning 73 games in the regular season.
Chris, Joe alluded to the fact that the Cavs, they weren't fully fit last year. Things appear very different this time round. How much of a bearing will that have on the team?
A huge bearing. I mean, Kevin Love was out, and Kyrie Irving was injured. You've got a completely different Cavs setup here, and they've had 1 year extra to play together with LeBron James being the central force that all these players orbit round, if you like. And another key change is they were brave enough, the franchise, to get rid of their coach David Blatt after just a few months of this season to get Tyronn Lue. Now Tyronn, apparently, I wasn't there, but apparently in the early days of his stewardship of the court, went up to LeBron James and told him in no certain terms he was the coach, things would be done his way, and he's managed to get the team playing together.
I'm not sure what that one is. It sounds American.
I know a lot of people who want the Cleveland Cavaliers to win this in 7. I want them to win in 7.
Could be RMI.
I think Steph and Clay and Draymond Green, Barry Joe and Andrew Bogut, the 5 that will probably start for the Warriors, are just that little bit better. And it's going to be another. I mean, Joe's absolutely right about cementing the place in history. If LeBron James loses again, he's the 7 finals, but he's lost 5 of them.
Well, let's hear from him now. Is he under pressure going into this series?
I don't really get involved into the whole pressure thing.
13,605.
I've exceeded expectations in my life. As a professional, that was supposed to go the other way. You know, growing up in inner city, in a single-parent household. So everything I've done has been a success. Go to basketball, I'm fun and love it. And be true to the game to my teammates and live with each other.
Summarize the situation freedom of religion and freedom of faith.
He says it's not. I'm going to make him. How do the Cavaliers witness?
当前的家事审判工作。
Nick a game in Oakland at some point. Look at the subplot in all this place.
参与训练的
Andrew Bogut for Warriors. Australians are going to be watching this
采
one.
访时均表示，对于这项改革，
I'll give you the final word.
Sorry, that's. I'm just trying to catch a station on this.
Warriors in 5 games. I think if the Warriors get this done, it'll be quick. And here's the one for you: if the home team wins Game 1 of the NBA Finals, they've gone on to win 75% of the time. The Warriors have been the best home team in the NBA this season. And if the Cavs win Game 1, their numbers are good, but if you win Game 1 and you're the road team, you only go on to win 47% of the time. So it's a great position for the Warriors to be in.
Okay, well, both of you, I've written it all down, and I'll be speaking to you at the end of this series. Thanks very much to Chris, and thanks very much to Joe. This is for today on the BBC World Service. Now it's Diamond League Athletics, which has arrived.
BBC World Service. I should have known, shouldn't I? That must be a bit higher up then. Near 25 metre band, are we?
Against Pretty Centre Field in a women's 800.
Yeah, good afternoon from the Italian capital, Addy. She is going for her 3rd Diamond League victory of the season, Semenya, but it is much more about how she might approach it tonight. And you were there in Rabat when Semenya clocked her 3rd fastest time ever,
very, very close to what she's done.
Well, BBC World Service, that is.
Though still more than a second off her World Championship.
Вот как раз вчера я прочитала статью, в которой говорится, что весной для укрепления здоровья следует...
Definitely could do with a fine tuning adjustment on this one. Cool. Wow.
That's a lot of running. I probably would see myself.
So, I think in conclusion, sound-wise, that one probably is the best of them all. Well, it is, I think, sound-wise. Reception-wise, again, pretty good. It's pulling stations in really well. Just a few things really. Firstly, there's no fine tune on it. No band spread control, so very difficult to tune a station in because they're so close together. You know, to go from 19 to 49 meters on one strip is quite a lot to hope for, really. But it is picking up stations really strong. The other thing is you can't really work out a frequency at all. So it's very difficult for me to find a frequency on this and find it on the ICOM. Because basically it's just listed in meters. There's no frequencies listed on the scale. But to be honest, if you just want to listen to a bit of shortwave and you want it in hi-fi quality, this is the toy. This is the one to do it. I've got nothing really, as I say, that sounds as good as that. I mean, the Hacker Hunter probably sounds close, as does the Super Sovereign, but that's hard to beat, that is. Anyway, I hope that's been useful for you. Certainly been useful for me, and a nice little project to get this radio back up and running. So, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If there's any other radios that you want me to try, I've got one other shortwave, one that I found today, and that is the Hacker Hunter shortwave. Not Hunter, Hacker Herald shortwave. Again, that's only got one band on it, but still a nice radio. No FM on it, just AM longwave and longwave, medium wave, and shortwave. It's another good radio. Hackers are lovely. Say another shout out for anyone that's got any of these knobs. As I say, these at the moment are off of one of my Hackers. They've just been borrowed for the time being, and these are courtesy of Maplins. So if anyone has got an original set of knobs for this, I'll be well pleased. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, as I say, thumbs up, and join me again on another video.